Good morning. It is Sunday morning, the 26th, and I am in appropriate shoes, or appropriate enough for what I'm doing. Just getting down to here, but it's snowing, as you can see. It's starting to come down. And we have snow. Probably no more than a couple of inches, but there's snow on the ground and the streets are all covered. This is the post-winter wonderland. Yep. And it's early in the morning. I'm going to say it's, I think, close to 7 a.m. now. 6? No, it's almost 7. Because Matt's Off-Road Recovery is already uploaded for the day. And they usually upload sometime around 6:30. And I didn't come awake until after that. Anyhow, live by the street. Had a good Christmas. And go from there. We'll see how the day goes. I just got notification. I'm still getting them from Metro, and I'm not seeing where you can unsubscribe. But probably through the email itself. They are on snow routes, and probably Pierce Transit is as well, which means designated places where you go when it snows. They're not looking at, a huge accumulation of snow, and they were saying spots of the area will get some, but not everybody will get snow. But we obviously here in Tacoma got it, so there you go. All right, a few hours later, I'm going to say somewhere, nope, it's probably closer to 10, somewhere between 9 and 10 a.m. And as you can see, it's snowing. And yeah, I just got back from the store, and was able to do so without too much incident, and without any real incident, considering I'm only running on all season, and I have one tire, the right front, that's a little sketchy. It's not down to the core or anything like that, but it was getting low about a year ago. Anyhow, yep, probably a good couple of inches at least on the ground. So this is a little later. They weren't kidding when they said we could get some snow. Now, we don't normally get this kind of snow, but this is like 3 years in a row now. And we are into La Nina year, and they were saying this year is supposed to be weaker than last, but here we are, blowing snow. See how much further we go. But yeah, people around here really don't know how to drive in this stuff. I fortunately have a brother-in-law who grew up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, so he knew how to drive in this stuff. And ultimately, he taught me how back in the 1980s in a rear-wheel drive 70s era Nova. And I've been able to drive in this stuff ever since. And I'm a native of this area. I grew up in the Tacoma University Place area. So, yeah, I'm not normally one who would have known this kind of stuff, but when you have a brother-in-law who can teach you, you get luck. You count your lucky stars. Anyhow, we got four-wheel drive vehicles driving, and you got people like me in front-wheel drive vehicles, and we get around okay, as long as it's not real deep. But anyway, snow. All right, it's now 11 o'clock, and you can see snow. The wind picks up and then blows off the house, and it's just kind of blowing snow at times. We've got at least 2 to 3 inches on the ground, I would think. And as you can see, it's very cold. We're not even supposed to get out of the 30s, or 30 today. We're not supposed to get above 30 today anyway. And it's supposed to get even colder in the next few days, and then we'll warm back up to normal temperatures. Anyhow, I made it to the store, and I got the aromatics and stuff I needed for stock and stuff, which I'll get onto here in a few. And take a shower, get myself warm, and go from there. And it's pretty widespread. Don't know how it is up on the peninsula as far as Bainbridge Island goes. I have a sister who's in Seattle right now. She and her husband are on the boat because their daughter just had a baby, and so they're getting snow up there. My sister in Gig Harbor is getting snow. Now, Gig Harbor is just on the other side of the bridge, and they're getting snow. Olympia is getting snow, which is to the south of me. So it's pretty widespread throughout the area. And friends of mine are in Emporia, Kansas right now, and it's in the 60s and 70s. And yeah, really weird weather. But down in places like Texas are expecting temperatures in the 80s. So yeah, but I think it's short-lived kind of a thing. But anyway, snow. I'm going to get back in before I freeze to death, and the wind is starting to blow. As you can see, it's blowing off of my roof. Anyhow, back in the house. Wow, look at the difference a day makes. Not sure how much snow actually fell last night or yesterday by the time it was all done, but we got probably 3, maybe 4 inches, depending on how much the snow piled up in places. Yesterday, we had blowing snow, so we have some minor drifts in places. As you can see, yeah, it's everywhere. Beautiful, but it is very, very cold. It got down into the upper teens last night, and I think we're into the low 30s now. However, you can see there's some clouds in the horizon. It's supposed to be mostly cloudy today. We're not looking at snow, but we're supposed to be really cold for the next several days. Anyhow, just wanted to show you that. However, I do have a problem. And hey, Pooch. I do have a problem, though, and it was because I didn't think about it until this morning when I went to turn the faucet on to put some water into my cereal bowl. as you can see, the faucet is on, but there's no water coming out. Not even a trickle at this point. Bathroom sink is on, but it's starting to dribble a little bit there. And I figure if I can get this to start dribbling a little bit, it might work the rest. I've got it on, I've got the shower on. Basically, I have no water. And yes, I do have hot water, but I can't get it to come out because my pipes are frozen, or at least partially frozen enough to keep the water from freezing. It may be somewhere down in here. Basically, what I've discovered, and that's why I've got the cabinet doors open to help the heat reach in there. Same in here. And that is the way this system works is the hot water comes out of here, goes down this pipe, which is not very warm, and it's that pipe right there. This is the cold water inlet, but that's the hot water, and it goes in to the shower, then to the sink, then the toilet, and then in here, and lastly the washer and on the other side of the wall here. The sink is tied into the hot water line in the dishwasher, I should say. Is tied into the hot water line to that. So once I can get that to get water, then I can resume normal functions. But at the moment, I have no water. And hopefully none of the pipes actually burst. I've got them open, and that will start trickling water into the tank once it starts thawing. But I think once I get the water flowing, it'll bring everything around. So that's my dilemma right now, and I don't really have the funds to hire a plumber to come out and do some thawing. And I could go under the house, but I don't really have a way to heat any of that. And this house is not well insulated. In fact, parts of it is probably not insulated at all. And I didn't think about this last night when I got ready to go to bed. So what I'm doing now is just doing it the old-fashioned way. Anyhow, all right, it is now almost 2, and just got to have an update for you. I now have fully running water. Dishwasher gets hot water. The washing machine gets water. And not great water pressure, but at least I'm getting water here. Both hot and cold. And there you go. Hot and cold. Was able to get a good hot shower in this morning. The toilet's working. And however, the back spigot, which I'll show you here. It's that little guy right down there. And it was frozen. So I was able to get it cracked open a little bit, and after about an hour or so, it started dribbling, and now I have all my water back. So that's good news. Crisis averted. So if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, and if you want to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified. It'll do this channel a world of good, and I'll see you on the next one.